Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to run a successful Google Ads campaign with a small budget. Your budget sizing is completely dependent on your industry, on your offer, on what you would consider a conversion on your landing page. So a small budget can be $10 a day, or a small budget can be $200 a day. So as you can see, I'm running a B2B SaaS app with a budget of £100 a day, 100 British pounds a day. So that is $120-ish a day. And this is actually considered a small budget in the B2B space on Google Ads. So with a small budget, we have to be very careful with how we're actually going to run our ads. So I'm going to give you a few pointers here and there on how I've set my campaign up to make the most of my small budget. The first thing is the bid strategy. So I've just created the campaign. It's just learning. We're literally just getting going now. But the bid strategy is probably going to be the make or break. Usually people recommend you to go for enhanced cost per click, which is an enhanced manual bidding strategy. Usually you should ignore that nowadays. Nowadays that's probably quite I don't want to say antiquated, because, it was relevant 2 or 3 years ago, but, you probably shouldn't use it. It's been succeeded by Maximise Clicks. So the issue with Maximise Clicks is it does exactly what it says in the bid strategy. It will get you as many clicks for as low of a cost as possible. The problem with that is that you end up attracting a lot of junk clicks. So the next thing is we move on to our keyword selection. This is how you actually make Maximise Clicks work. The reason we go for Maximise Clicks over a conversion-based strategy is because we do not have any conversion data in our account. As you can see, if I move over to goals, conversion summary, I have 2 conversion actions, a subscribe and a sign up. We don't have any data in this account at all. I've just created this Google Ads account. So when you have no data in your account, you need to use Maximise Clicks, or else Maximise Conversions will go crazy and spend all your budget on probably 2 or 3 clicks, particularly if you're in an expensive industry, and you just won't get any kind of meaningful results whatsoever. My next point is the strategy we want to play here is we want to get to 30 conversion events a month minimum as quickly as possible, and Maximise Clicks will allow us to get there when our account doesn't have any data. What I would recommend is setting up 2 conversion events. So the easiest to achieve conversion event that you would consider to be a meaningful action towards your business. So a sign up in my case is somebody giving me their email and phone number and creating an account, but not necessarily converting and actually giving me money. That's what a subscribe is, when they actually type their card details in and they become, a paying customer. So that's why I have 2 conversion events. This is easy to achieve, but I would still consider it a high intent conversion event. And this is the money, okay? You want to get as close to the money as possible, which is in my case the subscribe event, while maintaining a minimum of 30 conversion events per month. So if you go ahead and work out, wow, my industry is kind of expensive, I don't think I'll achieve 30 subscribe or 30 purchase conversion events in a month, then what you want to do is you want to optimize towards a sign up, because that's still a relatively high intent action, and you will actually be able to then optimize towards a sign up. So you can still hit that 30 conversion threshold even on a smaller budget. Keep in mind, small is completely dependent on your industry. So always have 2 choices. Have the money conversion event, which is the super high intent. This is where we want to point as much conversion activity towards, and then have a high volume event just in case your money event doesn't get the minimum 30 conversions per month. So yeah, that's the strategy. Essentially, you start on Maximise Clicks, make sure to add a bid cap. Okay, you can set the bid cap kind of high, but don't not set the bid cap because Google will completely blow your budget. And then you want to have a high volume but still intentful conversion event and a highest intent / closest to the money conversion event that may not necessarily get the conversion threshold, but we still want to track both of these conversion events. So we can see, okay, this has 40 conversions, but this has 30, okay, we can optimize towards this. But if this has 10 and this has 30, then we'll end up having to optimize towards signups. That's fine for the time being, just to get us off of Maximise Clicks, because that's only a starting strategy. When we start a campaign, what we would like to do is make sure that we are running exact match only keywords. And my advice for keyword selection is you want to go to SpyFu.com, and then you can go and type in here's a competitor. You can type in any website and you can go ahead and see their paid keywords, and it will show you the keywords that your competitors are bidding on. So what you can do is you can just copy these and paste them as exact match keywords into Google Ads and just use your competitors' keywords, because if your competitor's using the keywords, then chances are they're probably making money off of them. Next point, the match type. Recently, Google has expanded their match types. A lot of people consider exact match now to be phrase match of a few years ago, phrase match now to be broad match of a few years ago. I'm not going to explain match types, really. You can go and search them up and understand them, but just keep in mind that they've been expanded now. So if you're running exact, this will not necessarily match exactly to business leads. This will match to someone with a similar intent to business leads. So it may match to, find leads for my business. Like that could show with exact match, even though it's not exact really, because like I said, Google has actually expanded their keyword match types. Now, a lot of people actually complain and say this is negative and, oh my God, look at all this junk being put forward into my campaign. I'm getting all these types of completely irrelevant search terms. Of course, that is a problem. But the fact that Google's expanded their match types actually gives us the opportunity to have long tail keywords. As you can see, I have a 4-word match keyword here, and the reason I do this is to give the Google engine as much data as possible. I don't just want people who are looking for lead generation companies, I want people who are looking for B2B lead generation companies. So Google, when they're matching searches to search keywords, will go, oh, let's not match people who are looking for B2C leads to this, because this customer, me, specifically put in B2B leads. And that's how you can, if you go ahead and add a few more words in, Google will have a lot more information to correctly match the searches and the search intent up to your phrases. Final point is, you need to be running exact match at first, particularly if your account has no conversion data, and if you're running Maximise Clicks, you must run exact match. If you use phrase match with Maximise Clicks, you will get junk. You will get complete junk, and it will just waste your time, essentially. So yeah, that's basically the campaign structure. The final point, I know I already said final, but you need to be very specific with your search copy. Okay, usually people will try to maximize these vanity metrics, like I got a 20% click-through rate. You don't want a high click-through rate on your pay-per-click search ads. You want a high conversion rate and a low cost per acquisition on your search ads. Since it's CPC, it's in the name, cost per click, you pay for every click. So what you actually want to do is you want to pre-qualify people before they click on your ad, and you end up having to shell out $5, $6, $7, $8 per click. And the thing is, if you have a super high click-through rate, you're going to end up getting irrelevant clicks. So if you have a small budget, what you want to do is you want to reduce the amount of people clicking on your ads to only the most qualified people. So the way that you can do this is don't have clickbait stuff in your copy. Don't put free, don't put, click here for boobies or anything like that. Don't have things that will entice a click. Just have your offer in here. So put the price in. Just literally put the price in your copy. So at first glance, people just go, oh, a leads database for £40 a month. That's reasonable. So they don't go into it thinking, here's a company that's giving away a bunch of free shit. I can go ahead and milk them for their free shit. And the thing is, once they've clicked on the ad to claim the free shit that you're giving away in the copy, they waste your money. So you want to pre-qualify people as much as possible in your copy. My final point is, this is kind of, I don't want to say this is cheating, but this is a pretty smart a smart thing to do. Make sure you're running traffic to a landing page. And the difference between a landing page and your home page is oftentimes a landing page will not have the top header. I think my phone does that. The top header nav bar. So go ahead and create your landing page that it doesn't have the top header nav bar at the top to avoid people clicking away on your ads. You want your landing page to be designed for people to do one thing and one thing only, and that is the business action conversion event, whether it be a sign up, lead, purchase, blah, blah, blah. You want to point people towards the actual business goal. You don't want to give them 1,000 different options at the top that's going to allow them to click away from your page. And yeah, that's it. I can't think of anything else. Google Ads is very expensive. Particularly in B2B, particularly in the last few years, it is incredibly expensive. I'm expecting to pay £7, £8, £9 per click on my ads. So probably one of the highest ROI activities you could possibly do is making sure your offer is an absolute slam dunk offer, as in, make sure you have all the Alex Hormozy style, Russell Brunson style, I will do X in Y time frame with risk reversal, and here's a mountain of social proof. Your landing page should be perfect. Okay, you shouldn't run traffic to a shitty landing page. If your landing page already has, like, say for example, an organic conversion rate that you're not particularly happy with, Google Ads will not fix your landing page. If you have a bad business with low LTV, Google Ads will not fix your business. Okay, you will just lose money. You need high LTV, you need a banging offer, you need an incredible landing page, you need to be constantly A/B testing. Google Ads is very competitive, it's very hard to get profitable, but when it works, it turns into a complete money machine. Go and sign up to Google Ads, assuming your business is good and your offer is good and your landing page is good. Make sure to go and check those boxes first. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.